Alright, in 3, 2, 1, and we're live! Welcome back to Non-Essential News, your home for Earth entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about a slightly serious topic, and that involves Pyrocynical, a YouTuber with 4.4 million subscribers. It's recently come to everyone's attention that Pyrocynical has had an inappropriate relationship with a minor named Ivory, which we're going to talk about more. Just to give you a little backstory about Pyrocynical in case you don't know who he is or have never heard of him before. He's been around for a while. He's been around since Leafy was a thing, since Leafy wasn't a thing anymore. He's basically a commentary channel from the old times. He's like an ancient leviathan of a commentary entity that's just been around since forever, okay? He's ancient, but he's still here. And the people he likes are not ancient. No, but all jokes aside, Pyrocynical has recently been exposed for, well, I don't even know if, should I say grooming, or I don't know if I can actually say that word on YouTube. Like, it's fine for standard galactic frequencies because there's no demonetization, but for you guys watching at home back on Earth on YouTube, I don't want the video to get demonetized. Now, I haven't talked about this issue yet because it's kind of a new topic, and everything that has come out so far, Pyrocynical seemingly has debunked until now. YouTuber Turkey Tom recently came out with a 16-page Google Doc. The man's been doing his homework, and basically this is a bunch of evidence and information that Turkey Tom has gathered to show that Pyrocynical was in fact in the wrong, and he knew about this minor's age at the time of having inappropriate, intimate conversations about furry stuff with them. Yeah, Pyro's a furry, I guess. Turkey Tom's Google Doc is titled Proving Pyrocynical's Guilt, Debunking Every Argument. The prologue states that recently some allegations were made public via Twitter by Ivory Rasmus, someone who claims to have known Pyrocynical years ago, at which point Pyro engaged in a number of sexual conversations with minors while being aged 19 and 20. That's already bad. He's already done a video about this and on his channel, and you can expect another video soon. In this document, he's going to clearly outline why everything that Ivory Rasmus said in his post about Pyro is true, save for one caveat, he says. And he's going to debunk every common counter-argument that he's seen for the validity of the messages, as well as the validity of Ivory's claims. The first thing he goes over is new leaks. He states that on December 3rd, Ivory messaged him on Twitter to give him some more information, and he alleged that he found some old Discord messages with Pyrocynical's current girlfriend, Ida, who originally messaged Ivory to victim blame him and say what happened wasn't that bad. Here you can see a screenshot that says, "Yo, he was like 18, 19 when that happened. Age difference wasn't that bad, and I know you were talking about how you fucked in your mom's living room and with both him and me. Like, you were clearly mature enough to say, nah man, I'm not into that stuff. It really isn't obvious at all, Ivory. There's no ill intent in what happened, and you know that." These DMs are from Ida, who's Pyrocynical's current girlfriend. To prove that the messages were real, Turkey Tom even got actual video evidence from Ivory, showing him scrolling through the messages, so you can clearly see that they're not fake. Tom also says that Ivory sent him some very incriminating messages between him and Ida, where she clearly acknowledges his age. So the DMs read, "I don't know man," coming from Ida's now deleted Discord. Ivory responds with, "Like, I just worry that he'll regret feeling that way because of my age. Because it'll be the 15-year-old French girl scenario, but with a 15-year-old American boy, This is just me thinking from how I know Niall, but I don't know if he would actually be in a bi relationship. I think he's more open to mostly porn and sex, you know?" Basically, if you don't know by now, the whole 15-year-old French girl scenario dates back to like 2016. Pyro got like exposed for having a relationship with another underage girl, but I think it was all just alleged at the time, and I don't think anything was ever actually proven, because if it was, why is he still here? But apparently, now with this new evidence, that does shed some more light on the situation. In Turkey Tom's Google Doc, he does provide links with all the proper video evidence to show Ivory scrolling through certain DMs and certain pictures, so you can see that they're real, they're not photoshopped, they're not edited, they are real, they are actually there on his Discord app. The man really did his homework, and he really put together a really well put together document, and all in all, it really shows that Pyro was in the wrong, because he did know about Ivory's age while he was having intimate sexual conversations with him, which is a no-no. Later on in the document, Turkey Tom also shows a picture from Ivory of a conversation he had with Ida, showing a picture of Pyrocynical and Ida in a hotel room together. And further, Turkey Tom demonstrated that if you reverse image search this image, nothing will pop up, proving that it is in fact unique, and probably the only source is Ivory. Further evidence is shown if you go on to Ida's Instagram, and you can see that she took a selfie in that exact room, on that exact same bed, proving that this was not in fact just some photoshopped image, but that is an actual location, and Ida was definitely there. All in all, proving that most of this stuff is most likely real. Now, I'll leave a link to this Google Doc down below and you guys can read more, but there is a ton of incriminating evidence here and counter arguments that Turkey Tom has made, and it's really well put together, and I definitely suggest you guys checking it out. He basically explains why Pyrocynical was wrong, why his defense was bad, why every rebuttal has a counter argument to it, and he ends the document with a statement from Ivory himself. This is a message to people who know Nile and know for a fact that this is true, but continue to stay silent. What matters to me is that there are multiple accounts of Pyrocynical abusing his power to be sexual with his fans, which include minors. It's not just me who's been affected. This is public knowledge in multiple communities and has been tolerated and in turn enabled for far too long. And then at the end, it's just a bunch of links and, citations. Gotta get those citations to get credit, right? Now, what does this mean in the future and for what is to come? Well, honestly, I think Pyrocynical needs to come out with a statement, or a video, an actual, apology, admitting what he's done. I think he needs to just come clean about everything and offer a better response. The response he already made was just kind of a crappy one that he made on Reddit, and he opened with, "Hey gamers." I think he definitely needs to take accountability for the situation and definitely explain more of his side. And this is a little bit off topic, but there's a lot of other YouTubers at the moment that are getting kind of exposed for grooming and just being like predators. Like aside from Pyrocynical, like this other YouTuber named Kiwis just got exposed, well, re-exposed. Zoe Laverne, the famous TikToker, she's 19 and she had a relationship with like a 13 or 14-year-old boy. Like it's messed up. Like guys, how dumb, look at me, how dumb are you? If you're gonna ruin your life like this, okay? Stop being a dumbass, okay? It's not that hard. Anyways, that'll about do it for today's video. I'm curious to see what you guys think about all this with all these new evidences being brought to light. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new because we cover all the hot topics here. I have an appointment with this slice of pizza, so if you'll excuse me, goodbye.